and have a conversation about the latest Black Adam trailer. Not even about the trailer itself, but kind of a broader topic of how many trailers, like how badly do you need to sell a movie is what I'm asking. Because like I feel like
You know what's cool is
movies that don't like really have a lot of faith in what they're going to do tend to have a lot more trailers to try and entice you.
Mm-hmm. Well,
like, no, there's all this cool stuff, you know?
Yeah. Here's the thing is like, when we got our first teaser trailer for Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
And when we first got our first teaser for Love and Thunder. Now, both of them compared to how they've done it in the past came really late compared to when the movie's going to be released. But here's the thing though,
that's 'cause of visual effects,
I knew that Thor Love and Thunder was going to come out this summer. And I know that Wakanda Forever is coming out in November. You know what I know? I know that I'm not going to wake up and look up the internet and somebody going, oh, hey, guess what? This MCU property has been delayed again. Yeah. So here's the thing. Like, when you see those trailers, you're like, oh, cool, finally. Because I've been waiting. I have it on my calendar when it's going to be. Because the worst that's going to happen is maybe it might get switched like a month or two later. That's the worst that the MCU has done because they're smart, right? So I have it on my calendar. Like, that's when the movie is. And that's bottom line. I don't have to move that for shit. Now I'm just waiting for the trailer. What DC and Warner Brothers are trying to do is, hey, we swear to God this movie doesn't suck fucking balls. Here's some more shit because it's still not ready because it sucks. What I mean is...
What if they're... Well, okay.
The movie sucks.
No,
that's why it's still taking so long for it to come out. When is it supposed to come out now?
Let's actually have a discussion.
I'm sorry. I got all up in your face.
No, well, we're just gonna have this conversation now instead of later. No, I wanted to kind of talk about trailers in general, and this reminds me a lot of, like I said, Ant-Man is an example. Where actually Ant-Man was a good movie, but I feel like they just released trailer after trailer to try and entice people because I don't think they.
The first Ant-Man?
Yeah, because I think that they still weren't sure that just the like the Marvel Studios banner was enough.
Possible.
So they released a bunch of trailers to it. But
did they ever delay Ant-Man?
Well, yeah. Because they you do know they delay every movie, right?
Sure.
Except for like maybe the Phase 1 stuff, but they've always delayed things. But
right, but they're still within a general 6 months of when they first call them. Like, hey, this is going to come out here, and it's not going to be any later or before, like 6 months than this date.
You know what another movie that this reminds me of where they kept releasing trailer after trailer to try and entice you? Fucking Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Which was not a good movie.
No.
And that's what it made. Because you see the last shot of Amazing Spider-Man 2
in the trailer, you fucking idiots.
The very last shot of the movie is in the trailer, which is fucking bonkers.
You know what I thought could have been
that's what I think of with this.
You know what I thought could have been a really funny bit, which I'm sorry they didn't do in No Way Home, was to just have like Paul Giamatti like walking down the street and like, who the fuck are you guys? You know what I mean? Like have his like,
yeah, just have the Rhino show
What
up.
kills me is that he went through like a shitload of makeup.
Yeah, and dude,
with the tattoo around his forehead and shit.
We need to get back into doing deep dive episodes because I feel like we could do a really fun deep dive on what the Amazing Spider-Man 2 was supposed to be.
You know how it's different? It's not Mary Jane, it's Gwen Stacy.
Well, they cut out all Mary Jane they were supposed to be the love triangle with Mary Jane in that movie.
Whatever.
And she got completely cut out of it.
Yeah.
There was a whole other plot that the scene actually showed up online or when No Way Home was coming out of Peter seeing his dad. And man, those Amazing Spider-Man movies really try to get me to give a fuck about Peter's parents. And I'm sorry.
Well,
I was never told to care about them in the comics, and I never will.
You missed the Clone Saga. Thank God.
Oh, I know all about the fucking
SHIELD
no,
but
agent
it started.
stupid stuff.
No, but it all started.
Yeah.
With his parents miraculously coming back. That's how it started.
You know, there's only like one
In the
good Spider-Man Clone Wars story, and they've done like 6. I fucking hate Spider-Man with clones.
You know what I hate?
Although I like Ben Reilly, I like the Scarlet Spider. But yeah, my point is, when you think, you can always tell when a movie, a studio doesn't have the most confidence in a movie. Like DC itself played that the first ever Batman trailer we saw at Fandom. They played that even after there were other trailers. They had like one more other trailer that came out. They played that trailer all the time in front of movies because they were so confident in that movie. They're like, we'll just fucking put this trailer out. This is enough to entice people to go see this movie. Whereas now Black Adam is like, look at all the Justice Society stuff. Superman might be in it. Is Superman in it? I don't know. You got to go see the movie and find out. And
but Batman was good.
But the Batman was good, so the Batman didn't have to do all this.
I guarantee you,
I'm
Black Adam sucks.
I want to tell you right now, it probably will, but I will probably enjoy it.
I'm still gonna go see it
because I think I'm gonna enjoy it on a level of I understand that it's shit. Because I'm sorry.
That's how I was when I watched Green Lantern in the theater. I like seriously because
that movie falls apart in the third act.
Dude, I am such a huge Green Lantern guy. I remember that was the same summer that Captain America, Green Lantern, and Thor all came out that same year.
Yeah.
And I wore my T-shirts to every one. I had a Captain America, you know what I mean? I went. I was that guy.
Well, yeah.
And I remember my girlfriend and I, we were in Ohio, and we got to the movie theater, and I just smoked like 2 bowls because she didn't really smoke. So I smoked like 2 bowls in the car before we went inside. So I wanted to be like ready for it, you know. We go in, and like we're watching this, and about an hour into the movie, they've done the stuff, you know, the training stuff on Oa, yeah. And they're back at the party where he makes like the big track or something to save the car. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
It's where he first debuts as Green Lantern on Earth at that party.
Yeah, when he has the train, the
track, the big yes. And I'm just like I'm sitting there and I'm super fucking high and I'm eating my popcorn and drinking my cherry Coke like I always do at every movie and I'm just like, man, this sucks. Like, this just sucks.
Hey,
this is terrible.
I rewatched it over the summer on HBO Max.
I tried that.
I will tell you, it's not as bad as you think. It's not good. Now, let me be clear. The first 2 acts of that movie aren't bad. They're pretty solid.
See, I tried to watch it again.
It falls apart in the third act. So when he comes back to Earth, that's when the movie takes a nosedive.
See, when
all the stuff on Earth and then Oa, and then or great, and then everything after that is.
So about 6 months ago or something, I said this on the podcast. We were talking about something, and I remember I did, because I still had HBO Max, and I had nothing else to watch. I think We Own This City had been over, and, you know, whatever, just whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like,
really
you know what?
care about Game of Thrones, so what was the point?
Fuck no. That's why I don't, like, sit there making videos about how bad it is, because who gives a shit? Joke's on you. You're not supposed to watch it anyway.
Well,
anyway.
You know what? After we're done recording, I'm going to watch the latest episode.
That's good for you.
I like that show. So
See, no, here's the
I'm
thing.
kidding.
You like the show because you like the show.
Finish your point with Green Lantern.
But I was trying to watch it. I was rewatching it because I was like, it couldn't be that bad. And it was,
really?
I couldn't even make it to Oa, dude.
I think some of the jokes don't land. I think it's fine. I think you're being way too harsh on that movie.
Here's the thing: is there's I could not quantify to you why the movie's bad. I really can't, because there's so many good things coming together. The stew should be good, but the stew tastes like fucking dirty laundry, dude. Those delicious pork cubes of Ryan Reynolds, the fucking succulent carrots of Mark Strong's Sinestro, the fucking the buttery potatoes of Michael Clark Duncan's Kilowog. Oh man, just so much of it.
These are all wins in the movie. I don't see why you're saying.
Yeah, but you put it all together, and for some reason, it tastes like shit.
I'm telling you, you're being.
I don't know why.
Honestly, in my opinion, I think the movie falls apart.
You're telling me, yep. So you're telling me that my opinion doesn't matter, and
no,
that your opinion.
I'm saying you're being ridiculously harsh on this. But it's all. Listen. This is also.
I feel like you're mansplaining to me.
This is also like 14 years of MCU movies with hindsight here. So you're seeing what these movies can be, and you're seeing that we weren't there in 2011.
Fair.
That's the way I perceive it. That's the way I enjoy it.
The next time I feel bad about something, I'm not going to call you.
But hey,
well,
Tyler,
here's why you shouldn't feel bad.
Tyler, I'm not saying your opinion isn't invalid because it's not a good movie. It's not a good movie.
No, it's not.
I'm not going to say that it's
I'm just saying your opinion's bad because you're a fucking ass.
I'm just saying you're being a fucking dick about an okay movie.
It's not okay.
It's okay.
No, it's not. It doesn't rise to the fucking level of fucking mediocre. Sorry. You know,
We get this.
We're
this
two
is the
floors
serial.
away. Do you think I'm really gonna wake him up? Well, I guess I do get
You got a
loud.
big ass voice. My
You get a
man.
big ass voice. You talking about my ass?
It bellows across the house.
Oh well, my voice does carry. That's why I do my vocals at the station.
Oh.
O'Reilly.
Anyway,
Sorry.
no, but I just think with what they're trying to do with Black Adam, and now they're like really desperate to try and tease that Superman's going to be in this, which I think there's no way that Superman is in this movie.
And who
other
cares
than
if he
maybe an
is?
Credit scene.
Who fucking cares if he is? Because it's gonna be Henry Cavill, who's no longer in the fucking DCEU.
Who the fuck knows what they're doing with this movie and how that's going to tie in? I don't know. I just don't know.
You can't see it on the air, but I'm seriously I'm imagining a DC Warner Brothers executive standing here in the corner, and I'm just fucking giving him the finger.
Here's
Just
the
fuck
thi-
you, dude.
here-
Just fuck you.
Tyler, I think this is how I'm going to view this movie.
Ruining great characters.
Black Adam.
Huh?
I'm going to view it as I do with Venom, where I'm not going to take it at all serious
Okay.
and just be like, whatever, this is a silly fucking movie.
It's a ride.
I'm going to just try and enjoy it and just take what it is. It's just going to be The Rock's vehicle, a Dwayne Johnson vehicle. He wanted to have a name that he could tie to the DC universe. He's been attached to this role for a decade almost. So good for him that if he really wants this to come out. I just think there's some things that make me say, I don't know if he really cares about this character as much as he says.
What do you mean?
He could have done pointy ears at the very least.
He could have done what?
If he wasn't going to have hair, he could at the very least have pointy ears.
He doesn't?
No.
Why?
He just doesn't. Now, personally, I didn't even know about the pointy ears until someone said
I
something.
don't care that much, but
I
now
don't
that I
either,
know
but
about
I'm
it, it's
saying-
like, really? That's such a little thing.
I know. But I'm just saying, I don't give a fuck about Black Adam, but I'm going to enjoy this movie because I know you
Sure.
and I will have fun at the movies. And I think you and I will have, because I doubt that
I'll
Ashley
bet you
wants
Pierce-
to see it.
I'll bet you Pierce Brosnan is going to kill it as Dr. Fate.
That's what I think. I think the Justice Society is going to be the better thing in this movie, and I think The Rock knows it. Anyway, I just want to kind of talk about trailers and how we keep saying. You talk about this, and I had the same issue. It's like The Rock has been tied to this role for a decade. You know, these movies, these things get announced so far in advance. I mean, when was fucking Avatar 2 announced, and it's just now coming out? Like,
Well,
it's
when you think about the amount of special effects work that needs to be done even today with that shit.
they managed to make it work in 2009.
I'm saying, they probably were like, hey, we're going to start.
Honestly,
It'll be a couple years because it's a
hey,
long fucking process,
if you
but it's going to look great.
if there's, and I know there's people out
It
there.
does look great.
I know there's people out there that are excited about the new Avatar movie. Good for you.
Yeah, fuck off.
I just, well, it's been
2 hours of eye candy.
This has been so long, yeah. The first movie came out in 2009.
I still don't know what it was
and
about.
I don't remember anything from it. And
I just remember that it was
No,
a
here's-
terrible
here's what
script
you know.
idea. Hey, the thing that we're going after is called unobtainium. I'm going to punch you in the face, Jim.
it's another planet called Pandora. That seems to be a trend that everybody does. Is they have a planet named Pandora that's pretty popular in modern science fiction. And
You guys need to get some fucking thesauruses. You know what? Thesauri, I think, is actually the plural
oh
of
my
this.
God. Well, actually, I'm a wordsmith. I'm also Dr. Evil, apparently. No, but
Fuck you, man.
all you need to know from the first Avatar is it's Dances with Wolves with blue people. That's all it is. And I look, again, if people are excited.
By the way, Dances with Wolves, sorry,
no, go ahead.
is a white savior story. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Well, so is Avatar, because he's a white marine that goes and saves
Yeah,
these
and,
indigenous people of this planet.
The walks with fists or whatever, the chick.
Also, can we talk about how they fuck in that movie? They
She
fuck
was-
with hair. It's
she
weird.
was traumatized. She should not. I mean, the ostensibly it's a love story between them because they're the only two white people in the camp.
Also, I still,
But she's traumatized and can't make her own decisions. She's been traumatized all her damn life.
Are you talking about Dance with Wolves now?
Yes.
Oh,
What are you talking
why are
about?
you still talking about this?
Oh, when they fuck with hair in Avatar?
Yeah. Where anyway.
Oh, you know my
let's
my SJW was showing.
Oh.
Sorry, man.
all right, let's move on to She-Hulk.
See, I'm like this in real life. Oh, panel off topic with Jake and Tyler.